is everyone doing? What the heck is up? I need a haircut. Let me share this out to all the friends. I didn't even read what I put on the thing there. But good thing we're good. Okay, great. How's everyone doing? I'm doing fantastic. We're gonna rip through this because I'm gonna get back to work or something. I have so much fucking hair. Gotta fix that. Gotta get a haircut. It'll be alright. Let's jump in. What do you say? Let's dive right in, head first. Okay. Today, Wednesday. If you don't know, what the fuck are you doing? Seriously. If you don't know what today is, if you don't know what every Wednesday is, it's Fueled by Progress Day. Noon, every Wednesday. New episode. Fueled by Progress. Go to the damn website. There's nothing here right now other than this because I haven't launched the full website yet. But go listen to the podcast on YouTube or any platform for that matter. Most recent one, I will help you. Oh, look, I'm going to like that. Most recent one. Go peep it. There it is. Right there. Dan Cole, bodybuilder. Awesome shit. Go listen. It was a good episode. We talked about a lot of stuff. Had a lot of fun. Super excited. Go check it out. Please. Just kidding. But yeah, so we promoted that, published it and promoted it. Not too much to say about it. It was a great episode. Actually, I already have the next episode filmed already. That is not normally the case. And I will be publishing that next week. I'm filming the following week's episode this weekend, so we are ahead of schedule there. That's awesome. Very excited about that. I created my first new site in quite some time today, and that's for a new FindIT Tech client. So excited about that. At some point, I might be able to kind of show that off, but obviously we're in the very early goings down. I'm not going to talk too much about it, but I will talk about kind of some conceptual things real quickly that I did there. So I learned a lot today actually because I implemented some things that I have never tried before, and I'm working with a team with a business owner and then also a colleague, and the colleague is going to be kind of implementing or posting sort of blog posts and stuff like that. So what I did was I was able to make a nice back end to the site where it's very easy for them to just dive in and look at it, a little welcome screen that has some information there, some buttons to do things. If you've ever messed with WordPress or even anything, even Shopify, Wix, Squarespace, or anything like that, it can get kind of, especially WordPress, but even the other platforms, it can get kind of clogged up with a bunch of things like plugins and just different stuff that you're that you add to make the site cooler, but it makes it harder to navigate. So I wanted to alleviate a lot of that. So very excited. That site's looking great already. From the grand picture of it, we don't have the too much of the design done yet, but we're literally, we just signed the contract a couple days ago. So, but excited about that. That is always fun to work with cool people and get shit done. So I'm excited about that. Change the air filters in the Civic. Normally do that. Random fun fact, I change my oil once every 6 months, and I do the air filters at the same time, so the cabin air filter and the engine air filter. I'm no mechanic. I actually hate cars. We'll talk about that later, but I did that today, and we're good for another 6 months. So there's a quick tip for you on how I manage shit. Processed AM the PM27, so that is actually being uploaded right now, I think, to YouTube, or I think it's processing already because I think I already uploaded it. If memory serves. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So that'll be up tomorrow at 3 p.m. And while we're here and plugging everything that I do, which is a lot of shit, here's AM the PM. Go check it out. We need to change some of these pictures actually too because these are old. But there's the most recent episode. Like I said, tomorrow at 3 is the next one. I'm so proud of this site. It's just a nice, very simple site that I built from scratch. Has all this stuff manually or actually automatically updates. It's dope. Dope as hell. Super happy about that. So we did that. Dropped the car off for detailing, the Civic. Lots of car shit today. Dropped it off. Should be pretty good. I'm pretty neat with my cars. I also had dinner with Amanda. I'll lump all the car stuff together. So we have dinner with Amanda. You can peep the AM and the PM podcast Instagram. We always post stuff when we go out and have fun and do stuff like that. That's always a good time. Smoky Bones is fucking great. That's all I can say. It's the second time I've been to the one in Robinson. I have been to the other one out in the Mills more than that, but that place is actually beautiful inside. I've never been in there. Well, like I said, the one other time, but it was great. So highly recommend. Ate a lot of food, very fat. That's kind of the downfall of me. So let's talk about the car shit. Dropped it off for detailing. I'm a very clean, tidy person with the car. I keep my inside of my car always very tidy. I don't vacuum or do anything like that like super often, which is why I occasionally get it detailed. And that's just, kind of how I roll. Just because I don't want to actually like do all that shampooing or whatever whatever the hell it takes, vacuuming and stuff like that. But in general, I'm just a tidy person, so hopefully that's an easy job there. But I want to talk about cars because I fucking hate cars. Like, I've had so much shit happen with this 2010 Honda Civic like over these past 10 years, and I haven't had it. Like, I had it for 8 years, so it was like pre-owned. I don't know. I'm not a car guy, and I don't want to complain about cars because I feel like that's stupid, but I need to express some concern just kind of because I was thinking about things and like they just don't make sense to me. So, like, got this car. I've had it for 8 years. Hondas are supposed to last until like, they have 500,000 miles on it, and gone through. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like, I don't know. Like, they never die. Well, mine's got 140,000 miles. I keep it pretty good as far as, like I said, the interior. I don't like try to do anything like crazy to it. I've never done any crazy mods or anything. I don't know if I drive rough. I don't really think that I do. I drive decently fast on the highway. Normally probably like, the speed limit. I like braking and stuff like that. Maybe more aggressively than other people, than like a grandma or something like that. But I don't like think that I'm a NASCAR driver. Okay, I'm not Dom Toretto out there. I'm not Paul Walker, R.I.P. I'm not doing anything super crazy. But still, though, it's like I don't understand. I don't understand what it is about this fucking car. Okay, I go through tires like a maniac. I don't think I go through brakes like a maniac, but I think I've definitely had to change the brakes. I don't know if I'm dealing with like the wrong individuals when it comes to like mechanics. That might be something that I need like better recommendations on. But I've been taken to the same place, and it was weird because at one point, probably like 3 years ago, I had a back wheel bearing that was like humming and like doing a lot of vibrating. I was like, okay, well, this is probably bad. Didn't know what it was, but then I took it somewhere and like they fixed it, didn't fix it, had to take it somewhere else. They fixed it. And then I had a front wheel bearing go bad, like what I assumed to be like very recently, like last week, because I needed an inspection. I just said, hey, change the oil and fix this wheel bearing. And I just paid like $400 for all that. I mentioned that in a stream. And it doesn't really hum anymore, but now like the whole fucking frame squeaks. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. It's not like in the shocks because you push down on the thing. I had this episode the other day where like I put something in the trunk, and then Amanda and I drove like 5 miles, and the trunk was open when we got to where we were going. I don't think I opened it, and I had no idea. I mean, unless I opened it, but I don't think I did. Like, I don't know. Like, I can't, like, I really thought the trunk opened. Like, and I'm normally right about those things. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I would have opened it, I would have probably known. So anyway, I don't know what the fuck's going on with that car. And like I said, hopefully it doesn't fall apart, because like, I mean, like, it's okay if it does. Like, I guess that, and then I'll need to get a new one. It actually might be a good thing. But all I'm saying is like, that's just not my style. Like, I'm not like, I don't try to be like a priss or like a prude asshole when it comes to stuff like that. I know that, like, I like to work hard. I like to make money, and I like to buy things like, like this setup and like the computer and everything like that, invest in things that I'm going to use. And I just feel like with a car, especially with the amount of driving that I do to drive like hockey and different things, and like doing more meetings and stuff like that now, like I don't want a really nice car. I mean, I want a Tesla, but I'm not going to buy a Tesla tomorrow. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want something that I'm not going to feel like I'm going to die in and isn't constantly giving me trouble. And I just don't think that, like maybe those cars can last that long, but I don't think that they're really meant to last that long. I don't really think anything's meant to last that long when you just like put all those miles and all that wear and tear on a vehicle, and then you change things, and like people, like how do you, like I hate nothing more than taking a car into a shop, because like especially if they ever do anything with the tires, or they ever do anything with like, you know, even the wheel bearing and stuff like that, like I'm like, there was one time I took it to NTB, and I'm not kidding you, like the fucking steering wheel, like, okay, this is like, you know, straight up and down. It was literally like this, and it was going, like the alignment was that bad that it was like, it was fucking like this, and I was driving straight. Like, so I just, again, I'll put most of the blame on myself, I guess. Like maybe like I drive too aggressively or whatever, which again, I hard to believe, but like maybe that's the case. And maybe it's my fault that I'm not going to like the right mechanics, or like people that like are more, I don't want to say reputable, but just like, I don't know what the fucking problem is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just weird that like this stuff continuously happens. Like I've had to change wheel bearings. I should probably change the timing belt, because that's probably going to just get destroyed one day or something like that. I've heard like that's terrible. I had this problem where like the oil was burning up, and like I wasn't having like any oil in the fucking car. And I was using like the recommended and like max life shit. So like, it's like, oh, I thought the car is older, so I should use some shit that's like, you know, recommended for that. And still strange. You know, like I said, tires and fucking brakes and everything like that. And I know some of these are normal things, but like just other shit like that. Really more than anything, it's almost just self-awareness. Like I just don't want to deal with these types of things. And if I can do something to change it, I probably am. So might be putting a car on the list here by the end of, you know, later this year, early next year, maybe the end of next year or whatever. But I don't know. I just get mixed. Here's the one other thing. So I get mixed, like when I bring that up to people, depending on who I bring it up to, I get mixed like feelings, or mixed like results from people, or comebacks. Like one of the things that I get is like, oh, like you should run a car into the ground. Okay, so here's my initial problem with that. I don't want to be in the fucking car when it dies, because I feel like that's stupid as fuck. Okay, like why would you want to be in a vehicle that is literally like sounds like it's gonna fall off the wheels at any moment? Why would you want to do that? That doesn't sound like a good idea to me. Okay. And then why would you just want to be in like an old car? Like I know people that are like driving old cars, and if you have to do that, that's fine. I'm just saying, like, if you can somehow avoid that, why would you actively put yourself in that situation? Like I guess maybe there's some pride in like driving a car until like it wears all the way down and you can't use it at all anymore. It doesn't pass inspection because like, oh, you got the whole use out of it. But you know what? There's this thing called like trading in, and I'm not sure what the trade-in value of this car would be. I'm sure it's not going to be very much, probably definitely less than $5,000, I'm sure. But like at least I'll get something for it, and I'll be able to not die in the car. I'm not saying it's like that dangerous right now, but I'm just saying in general, like you don't know when that is, and if it just continues to give you problems, like it's not like it's like transmission or engine, like, you know, it's not like it's like outweighing it, but still it's just difficult. Like it's like it just doesn't register with me. And I'm the type of guy that like I like to get newer things, not like right away, but like, you know, like not right away when they come out, but like newer things to stay in tune, like, you know, with the PC and like the stuff like that, because like I've heard this approach many a times, and it's not with cars, but it's more like with like phones and computers and stuff like that. It really makes a lot of fucking sense. When the new shit comes out, if you're a person that's using the equipment to its like fullest capacity, like editing videos and just doing all sorts of like technological stuff and fucking building websites and all that stuff, like me, using that as the example, like you need the high end. Like it makes sense to have the newest stuff because it's going to make you more efficient. Like it just makes sense. And like a car is similar in that fact, but I'm not even saying like I want a fucking expensive car. I'm just saying that I think that it, like the whole idea of running it till it ends, like definitely an approach. Not shitting on people that do that. I'm just saying that it just doesn't make it doesn't jive with the way that with those things that I'm seeing, that I'm thinking about. And you know, I don't know. I don't know we'll have to see what happens the next couple times that I drive this vehicle. But yeah, it's honestly not the things that you might think. It's not like I give a shit what kind of car I drive. Like, I know right now that I can't afford the car that I want, so I'm not going to try to get that car. But like something that is, I don't even want to say more reliable, but just like less annoying as fuck. And I think most cars are probably going to be annoying, but you know, if I could just get some stuff that I'm not like constantly like thinking, oh, we got to take this to the shop again and whatever, and this and that, it's just so annoying. So I don't know. That was a long rant about my car. I want to rant one more thing though, because Amanda's car, holy fuck. So I have a 2010 Honda Civic. She's like a 2012 or 2014 Ford Fiesta. That is the worst car that I've ever driven. Like it's the worst car. Like I don't know if it's her car or what, but like I don't know what the fuck Ford did. I'm just gonna assume that it's okay. So a couple things. One, I actually remember, this is a funny story. I was in a class at Pitt, and it was human. I don't remember what it was called. It was something in IS, so information science, and it was like how humans like understand the technology, if that makes sense. It was like, fuck, I wish I knew what it was called. Like user interface type thing or something like that. Like how humans interact with shit. It was really easy, honestly, but like it was interesting because it was like how humans, like human design. It might have been human design. I don't fucking know. It was something like that. Okay. Point of this is at some point in this time, I'm going out with Amanda, and she has this car, and he pulls up. Fuck, I can pull it up. I'll do it right now. This is gonna be great. Ford Fiesta radio or something like that. Please give me a good one. Oh, right there. Yeah, that's it. I can't remember what the fucking question was, though. Oh, man. He gave me a question. I can't remember. I'll show you, but I can't remember. So, like, this is the thing here. I don't know if this is going to work because this is a little strange. But, like, you can kind of see it, like, over here. So, this is the Ford Fiesta dash. Worst dash I've ever seen in my life. It doesn't make any fucking sense. This right here is how you unlock and lock the doors. Right here. Who puts that there? Like right off the bat, you're off to a terrible fucking start. And then like, okay, so I think like maybe this one. No, I don't know. There was some sort of question that he gave me. It was really funny. It wasn't like me, but it was like the class, and I answered it. And it was like, how do you do something? Like how do you hit this button right here, like AST or whatever? And it's literally these buttons down here. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. And there's a fucking phone dial. Like, who did this is what I'm saying, okay? So this is a terrible first glance at this car, okay? And then you think about, like, okay, well, I mean, that's kind of bad, but, like, maybe you can get over that. Well, I'm not shitting on, like, this design or the aesthetic or anything. I'm just talking about things that actually matter. And, like, when you put your foot on this gas pedal, I don't know if it's Amanda's car, but, like, when you put your foot on the gas pedal, it's a front wheel drive car. The tires, I don't think it's the tires, because like I think she has like the stuff that she has is fine. Maybe I'm wrong, but at least from my experience, it's been happening for a long time. Like, and I think she's gotten tires, and the fucking tires, it feels like the torque in the engine. This small car, probably small engine. The torque in the engine is like 10 times the amount that the car needs to move. So it's like the tires literally spin. It's the weirdest thing ever. Like you could just tap the gas pedal, flat surface, literally going uphill or something, and it'll literally, it's the worst. I mean, just don't buy this fucking car. Like it's crazy. Reason I'm saying this because I drove it, because Amanda picked me up and I drove it, and it's like there's that, like there's like just other stuff like weather stripping, like coming off of the, like this little black piece here on the windshield, like it's coming off of her one side. Weird noises as well. Like I don't know how Amanda drives. Okay, like maybe that's part of it. But the point is like I know it's not just her, because this car is like a fucking go-kart, and I just wouldn't recommend it. Okay, it's nothing like against Amanda or any, like family or anything like that helped her buy the fucking car. I'm just saying that, like, I just hate cars. Like, truthfully, like it's honestly, that's pretty much what this whole entire thing is I just hate cars because it's aggravating is really what it is that there's always something, it seems like. And I'm not saying that if I got a Tesla there would be less problems, because like I've heard that there are problems with like manufacturing and panel gaps and all this other stuff, and like trying to get service and all that is tough. But here's the thing. The one thing that I've learned from my life so far is 99% of the time, if you pay the money, you get the quality. Like, honestly, like people can lie to you, people can fucking shit in your face, like with all that sort of stuff. But like the only time that doesn't reign true is when the thing is like super fucking new. Because like I'll give you, for example, this screen that you can't see behind me, it's 49-inch super ultra wide Samsung screen, okay? There's literally like 3 people that make this, Samsung, LG, and Dell. And it's a little weird. Like it works, it's really good for the most part. There's a couple times where it makes really weird stuff happen. The display gets a little weird, and it makes a lot of noise. Like it I'll try to do it. Maybe you can hear it. Like you probably kind of can hear that. Maybe it's like almost like a crackling, popping sound, but that was me like grabbing it and like moving the plastic. It makes that noise literally when it's off and I'm like fucking ready to go to sleep. Okay, I think it's like has to do with thermaling and stuff like that. They need to figure it out. So that's what I'm saying is, but then this is an expensive monitor. It's really good, but it's really expensive and it's really new. So what I'm saying though is 9 times out of 10, when you pay the money for something that's like expensive, that's supposed to be high quality, and it's not like the first of its kind, you're gonna get that quality. Okay, even when it is new, you probably get like a decent quality. But that's what I'm saying is, that is why I go that route. That is why I try to get good shit, because I don't like frustration. Like, I don't need it in my life. I can get more money. I'll just buy the good thing and not fucking hate using it. Why would you do that? Why would you purchase something and then fucking hate every minute of it? I don't understand that. So that is why that I just get fed up at certain points with certain items. And it's like, why the fuck am I devoting any more time to utilizing these things? Because it's like, it just doesn't make any sense. So again, rant on cars mainly, but not just cars. Like there's other things like that would fit that description. But yeah, I mean that's just kind of what I learned today. That was so we'll keep you updated on that story. Maybe we buy a new car. And honestly, like I said, I'm not even trying to buy like a Tesla. I'm trying to buy like instead of a 10-year-old Civic, I'm trying to buy like a 5-year-old Civic, or like a 5-year-old Hyundai or something, like nothing crazy. I don't want debt. I could probably afford to buy, 10, 15 grand car, like not, it wouldn't be tremendous, but it would be something. Hopefully with the idea of that not being another purchase that I need to make for a while. And, it would be, less money, less money and frustration in repairs and stuff like that for a period of time. So, but that's the thing, man. It's like I had a good talk with my mother. It's like just one of the things we talked about is just money. Like it's just fucking money. You can get more money, okay? You can get more money. You can't get more time, and stress fucking kills you. I mean, it's really that simple. Stress, frustration, it's just the worst. So, I mean, that's kind of my 2 cents there. Did I do anything else today? I received something. I received those air filters. I put those in. I think I'm very excited, actually. My stuff should be coming. Actually, I'll take you there now. Hang on. So, like, we go over to Mark, that's still broken. I need to fix that. Header's a little weird. If we go to my ball hockey page, you guys can all look at my ball hockey page on my website. It's not finished. Yeah, it's not finished. These are my stats, and these are photos that I haven't put in, videos that I haven't put in. And down here is all my gear with affiliate links on some of them. So if you go click on that and you buy something, I'll make some money off that. So I appreciate that at no cost to you. So yeah, use those, please. But I did make an order recently from Ice Warehouse. I bought one of these bad boys. This is actually the first 2X team stick that I have, so I threw that in there. I bought this, and I bought these guys, and I think I got like some tape and some other thing that they had. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, this website's coming along. Hopefully should be done here pretty soon. And yeah, I have a deadline of the end of the month, so we'll see if we're going to hit that. We've definitely made a lot of progress since the last time I extended the deadline, which was the end of last month. So yeah, but yeah, we'll see. So other than that, though, I just realized that I didn't show you that. Sorry. Yeah, that was on me. It wasn't on the. I was looking at it. Yeah, so here it is. That's funny. There you go. You can go check that out. Yeah, this is the stick, and these are the shinies. Sorry about that. But yeah. So other than that, though, I'm pretty tired. But I think I'm either gonna work more or play Call of Duty or do something. And yeah, and then get on the horse tomorrow and work on AM and the PM. Publish that 27. Promote it. Probably talk a little bit about the site that I talked about earlier. And yeah, just keep on rolling, because that's what we do. We roll. So yeah. But anyway, I appreciate it. We had some people stop through. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you watch it on the back end, on the rerun, I appreciate that as well. Thank you so much. We're doing big things, and we're documenting every step of the way. I'm having the hell of a fucking time. Thank you for the support. I